What's up guys, the Bobcat here, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. And today, we are going to be dealing with Sir Alonne, hopefully. I doubt we're going to get this first time, but there is an item in here I want to try and get. Don't know if we can, we might have to beat him first, but we'll just have to see. So let's get on in there and actually start. There he is. Can we get the item in here? I don't think we can. No, I don't think we can. There's supposed to be a smelter wedge in here, but obviously it's in an area where we can't get to it. Ooh! Right through the shield. Okay, let's be careful. Probably should try rolling that rather than blocking. Oh, it's very tense. The music's certainly interesting. Can we get behind a pillar or something? No, there's no pillars. Ooh! Trying to see if we could get a heal. No. Sir Alonne certainly does look interesting though. Very much like a samurai. Well, there's death number 2 technically, if you don't count the first time. So I guess we're heading back in. I suppose while we're heading towards Sir Alonne, I should apologise for the last part. As you probably, if you did watch that part anyway, you'll have noticed that I got very, very angry and upset about Iron Passageway. I also apologise for stopping talking every now and again. I have to have a bit of a cough. Oh, too slow. There we go. Hello to you too. Oh, they actually survived a parry. Interesting. Well, let's get this salamander's poisoned. Oh, he's not poisoned. There we go. And we'll work on the other 2 as well. While that one's dying slowly. How many more? Okay, that's it. And can we get the drop shots? I don't think we can, I think we're too far away. Well, just have to get closer. Hello. Ooh. And I hear a second one. There we go. I must admit, today I'm quite good at parries today. Seem to be getting them down quite easily. It's a nice feeling being able to parry. Some of the enemies have really weird parry times. There we go. He's poisoned. The dry route's still going, so I don't really want to use an Estus flask at the moment. I'd rather save them. Then again, with the way the boss fight was going, I might not be able to use them. Ooh. They do a lot of damage. Come on. There we go. And a backstab. Oh no. He was moved. That salamander's still alive as well. How much HP does it have left? Oh, dead. That's what I thought. I've tried parrying these Alonne Knight captains before. It never went well. I could just about manage the normal knights, but the captains are a bit out of reach. Take another drink. I've got plenty of Estus flasks left, so I'm not too worried about using them. What did he drop? Oh, his helmet. How nice of him. Alley up. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this run back right now, and then the following ones I'm going to cut out, because otherwise they would be very long. Okay, you need to go away. I can't heal with you there. That was just a fail. Completely missed. I don't think the dried root's going anymore. Let's use an Elizabeth mushroom. Only got one, but might as well. It sounds like someone's bleeding. Is it Laurie? Might be. Oh, hello. You came up close. Ooh! Got the parry. I think summoning the phantoms actually made these enemies harder, because earlier one parry was killing them, whereas now it's not. Summoning these phantoms must actually make a effect to these enemies and not just the boss. Well, let's get this guy killed. There we go. Oh, his item fell through. I want to go and get it now. I'm going to. Iron Great Arrows. Was it worth it? Well, there's no harm in not doing so. Poison Cloud. Did it work? It definitely hit him. Yep, it worked. Too late on the parry. Ooh, now time to run away. So down to 5 Estus. Oh, come on. I was out of his hitbox. They do so much damage. And my armor's pretty well upgraded as well. There's no really no reason to kill this thing, but oh well. Now what's the sword's pretty damaged at the moment. Do we have any repair powder? Yes, 5. Plenty. There we go, that should keep the sword going a bit longer. And that's that salamander killed. Didn't drop anything, but I didn't expect it to. So let's get back to the actual boss now. We're already 10 minutes in. We haven't made much progress. Need to get that final smelter wedge so we can get the final statue. Okay then, here we go. Round 2. Hello again, Sir Alonne. Immediately goes for the NPCs. It's both a good and a bad thing. Gotta be careful if his attacks actually go around the back, which they look like they do. Ooh! Yeah, time to run away. Should I put some pine resin on? Should really be doing this in the middle of battle, but we'll apply some charcoal. Don't imagine it'll make much difference, but we've got 13 bits, so we might as well. I mean, it won't do any less damage, just won't do, it won't be as much of an increase as it otherwise would be if we used a different type. Okay, heal again. NPCs are nearly dead, and we've only taken down a 5th. Ooh, should not have done the thrust. don't actually know what that attack does. It might be some sort of grab. It looks like it might be. Well, there goes Laurie. And we're not even at half. That's always a good sign. Ooh. Getting lucky with these dodges. Don't kick him, it's rude. Whoa. I must admit, he certainly feels a lot easier than Smelter did. And Fume, for that matter. And I'm not even using a human companion, I'm using a summon. Oh no. God damn it. He really does deal a lot of damage. Well, I think I'm going to pause the recording here and return when Sir Alonne is nearly dead, I think. Because I don't want you guys to have to suffer through all these failures. So I'll see you when Sir Alonne is defeated. Thank you, Igor. Well, that was a bit of an intense fight. You only caught the latter half of it, but really, thank you, Igor. You're much more useful than the last guy. So, that's Sir Alonne done with, and I think that's all the bosses then. Now, is he going to despawn, or what do I have to do? Is there something I'm missing? Oh, there we go. Took him a minute to return to his world. Yeah, that's Sir Alonne. And I'm guessing this is the throne of the old Iron King. Examine. Ah, a smelter wedge. What did I do? Well, I got a smelter wedge, which is the last one we need. And that's him done. I think that's everything done then. So now we have to head back down to the foyer. Then retrieve the final piece of Nadalia's soul. And then we can go to Strain and On effects and see what they, the souls give us. In fact, before we do, let's read Alonne's soul. Where is he? I'm guessing he's one of these. Here he is. Ah, we can also read Fume, because we didn't read his. Soul of the Fume Knight that guards the dungeon in Broom Tower. Raim was a distinguished knight who became infatuated with the Bride of Ash and settled in this land of smoke and fog. So, the Fume Knight was someone who fell in love with Nadalia and then just decided to stay there and became Fume Knight. Okay then, what about Alonne? Sir Alonne, who once served the old Iron King. Sir Alonne came from an eastern land and became the king's most trusted knight. Okay then, so Sir Alonne was apparently from the east. Judging by his equipment, it wouldn't be so hard to work out. Now then, Oh, this is the wrong floor. God damn it, crystal lizard. Now I have to wait for the lift to come back. Oh no, it's already there. I should make sure we actually land on it. Ooh, it's a little bit close for comfort. We need to get off on that floor. Here we go. I think it's this floor. If it's not, I'm going to be kind of upset. So I'll have to get on the lift again. Oh, it's not this floor. It's the floor up. Broom tower, very vertical. Yeah, it's over there. Well, I think we can just poison him if he comes close to the door and deal with him that way. I thought the lift was going to stop then. Guess not. Oh dear. That was unfortunate. Splat. I think I've died more times jumping around in this place than I have actually died fighting Sir Alonne. I only fought him 4 times, I think. There was the first time we saw him, there was a time you guys saw, there was a time after that with a Sombra, and then there was, yeah, so 4 times. I wouldn't mind getting his equipment actually. I wonder if we can, I know we can get it, but I don't know how. I wonder if Valencia sells it. I wouldn't be surprised, she usually sells boss stuff. Actually she doesn't, she sells paint and Creighton's armour. It's probably Morlin who sells the Sir Alonne's armour. And it'd be quite nice to get a look at it. And actually read some of the lore on it as well. So where's this lift? There it is. Let's try the jump. Ooh! I knew we could make the jump. Is that door still open? It's not. Well, he's going to be kind of problematic. I suppose if we lure him over here, he won't be as bad to deal with. After all, he won't heal. And the poison is quite potent. Come on, move out the doorway. Need to get through. Yeah. That does nothing. Run to the door. I don't care if we die as long as we get the statue. The idol, that way we can, he won't heal then. Now we have to wait for him to move, if he'll be as kind as to move, which I don't think he will. Oh, he moved. And we got the full soul of Nadalia. Now it's time to run away and poison the guy. Nadalia is no more. True soul of Nadalia acquired. Is it Nadalia or Nadalia? It might be Nadalia. It'd sound better, Nadalia. I think it is Nadalia. Well, can he actually get out there? I don't think he can. So now we wait. It'll only take him down to half his health though. He's got about 2,000, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I suppose we can fight him head on. It's risky. But he's nowhere near as difficult as the enemies we just fought. So let's read the lore description on the soul of Nadalia. Nadalia, even. Soul of Nadalia, bride of Ash, who renounced her flesh and won the Broom Tower. In the act of dancing, the bride of Ash was transfigured as smoke, enticing people to her residence, and so her seat of power came to be known as Broom Tower. It's a bit strange. I didn't quite understand the lore behind that, probably because I read it horribly wrong. Reread that for a second. In the act of dancing, the bride of Ash was transfigured as smoke, enticing people to her residence, and so her seat of power came to be known as Broom Tower. So she used to dance, and oh, broadsword +7. What are these items here? Petrified something and times 10 Titanite shards. Well, thank you to him. So going back to Nadalia, she it says earlier on in the lore that she came to the tower to marry the old Iron King. Unless she went to Iron Keep, found the Iron King was no more, and took his belongings back to Broom Tower. Which would make sense, because he was killed. Ah, Titanite slab and 3 Titanite chunks. That's actually really useful, because I needed those. What does this chest have to offer? Life ring plus 3. I think I'm missing an item. In fact, I'm pretty sure I am. But where? Is it off here? Or off the first one? There's a platform? I'm not sure. But I do know that I am in fact missing an item. I wonder where that is. Looks like I'll have to go and explore it a bit more. Through that doorway, maybe? Oh, that was stupid. Yes, jump onto the moving elevator. That went in badly. Well, what's through this doorway? Ah, this is where the item is, which I missed. I knew it was around here somewhere. I don't think you can poison these guys, hence, since they are possessed armor. I don't actually have anything to really poison them. Let's see if we can't get him to do his combos. I think that other guy may have just walked into the fire. And you gonna do the swing? No, he's not. There we go. Yeah, the other guy walked into the fire. So let's avoid the flames, not get burnt. What's through here? Oh, a bonfire. It's that bonfire from earlier. Still, how do we turn off the fire? I really don't want to run through the middle of it. Well, because we've got no choice. No, that wasn't so bad. I'd have been upset then if that door had said, this does not open from this side. And what are you? Are you the item I'm thinking of? You are, the Simpleton's Ring. There is a way to turn off this fire, I know there is. I just don't remember. In fact, what am I doing running through with this? I've got a mask from Smelter which I might as well put to some use. It looks weird as all hell. Whew. That was a bit close. I didn't even see what item we got. But that's Simpleton's Ring. If I'm not mistaken, makes wearer invisible while rolling. Woo. That could be nasty in PvP. Especially if it breaks lock on, which would be quite nasty. Let's see what it says. Ring depicting a simpleton's flower, where it becomes invisible while rolling. Was worn by the soldiers of the old Iron King, said to be blessed with divine protection. This ring does one thing, but with... Ugh, let me try one. Ugh. Wow. My mouth just ran away. I'm going to have to take a drink. A bit of water. This ring does one thing, but with ingenuity? It can be... You know, my god, ingenuity. Reading skills there once again. But with ingenuity, it can be fearsomely effective. I imagine it can. Vanish. Well, let's go back to a Ring of Life Protection. Oh, we already had one. Steel, I think it was. So I think that's everything in Broom Tower. I think. Let's head back up to the top and do a once-over. And then we'll head to Medulla, talk to Morlin, see about getting some of the armour. Then we'll head to Strayed and On Effects and all the rest. I wonder if that lift leads anywhere. So does anything happen over here? Guess not. What about around here? Is there an item I missed? There might be. Ooh! Did not realise that fall was there. Well, I think we've got everything then from Broom Tower. In fact, why am I still wearing this mask? It's a stupid looking mask. there. In fact, I actually want to head back down a little bit into Broom Tower because there's a way which we didn't take when we first came through. Oops. That could have been devastating. I don't remember the way to the passageway though. Hello. I really dislike these enemies. They don't even give a lot of souls, they give like 400. And they hit like trucks. Still a lot of bloodstains here from the first time we came through. I'm gonna go 100. Let's try and do this without getting killed. That would be a good idea. In fact, most things that don't involve death are a good idea. Also, I dislike the fact that I got stuck on that little bit of stairway. We've got that Fume Warrior drops. No, Ash Warrior aren't they, those ones? We've got their sword, we can find out. I think it's Ash. Ash Warrior. So, where was that passageway? There was a passageway somewhere. I think it was down here. What's down there? I don't know if I've been down there. I think the way I'm looking to go was through here, and it was. So we'll quickly get down these places, have a quick glance around. I know what's down here already, because we came down here first time. We can ignore him for the time being. Oh, I forgot that guy came up from the floor. Oh well. Once again, hits me even though I'm doing backstabs. Very strange and kind of annoying. Probably just a slight bug with these guys' attacks. These guys' yes, that's the now sentence. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but it sort of just dawned on me that what they're rising out of isn't snow. In fact, it might be, but it looks like it's ash more so than snow, which may have occurred to people much sooner than it occurred to me. But I just assumed it was snow. Now this is the place we didn't go last time. Not that it goes anywhere by the looks of things. So yeah, this was kind of a waste of time. Well, let's head back and see where the other passageway leads. And then we will get this part wrapped up. I don't... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't been down where that possessed armor was. Down here. What do you have to say? Treasure ahead. Ooh. Treasure. I do like some treasure. Stretchy attacker there. First time I've seen those attacks. I've only seen one of the possessed armor which actually uses a sort of stretchy attack. So what is down here? A treasure. What is inside the treasure? It is bonfire ascetic and human effigy. Suppose it's okay. I mean, I shouldn't really expect anything too fancy. So yeah, I think we've done everything now. Let's head back to the bonfire and jump back to Medulla, then to the Sinner's Rise, and then Brightstone Cove. That way we can get a look at all the armour and weapons which we can forge. And buy, of course. So let's go speak with Morlin. See what armours he has on offer. In fact, let's speak to... Nah, we'll come out and speak to her. We're a bit too close to Morlin now. Still only in second stage.
I'm glad.
Okay then, armours. Looks like you don't sell any of the armours. You've got smelter, the penal, and looking glass. Perhaps we have to buy some more from him. Perhaps I haven't spent enough. In that case, I will buy the smelter head. I should get him to move.
Thanks very much.
I think. Let's be sure. I don't know how much you have to spend. I think it's 10,000. That should get him to move. I don't know if we have to expand his inventory to the final one to get the items. See what you offer. Only Peyton Creighton's. Or Crichton. No, it's Creighton. I was going to say Crichton, but that's something different. Rest, that should get Maulin to reset. Also, in case no one's ever seen what the Smelter Demon helmet looks like. Yes. Do with that what you will. It looks like a butt. So, let's see what Maulin now has to offer in his final Madden stage.
Kurt,
Yeah, he did. But now it's only Velstad. So...
Are you sure?
Guess we'll head to Strayed then. Strayed might sell it. Although I expected Maulin to, unless we have to literally go and pick it up off the pedestal. So, Bastille or Sinner's Rise? Bastille, Strayed sell. Now you have to deal with these exploding guys, who were never very fun to deal with. Hey, the Manslayer. Really dislike these guys. They are not good enemies. Thankfully they're squishy. So what does Strayed have to offer? So what can we make? Dragon Rider, Pursuer. Looks like we can't make anything particularly nice. We can make a smelter sword, but it's only smelter. Interesting thing. The apparently Old Iron King created Smelter, and then Smelter completely destroyed the king in one hit. As it says there, the short-sighted king was incinerated by the creature in one swing, and his castle was devoured in a sea of flame. What about buying? Nope. In fact, what was that? Ooh. Never actually got any of these spells. Outcry. Pyromancy. Pyromancy of Nadalia, Bride of Ash. Sprouts multiple dark flames. As this child of dark, bearing inconceivable strength, found herself in a kingless land devoid of souls, and in journeying there, has all but condemned herself to a fate most wretched. So, from a lore point here, the queens so far have all been childs of dark. This includes Nadalia, and they all have a king. Shut up, Strayed. But they all have a king, which they end up betraying in some form or another. However, when Nadalia went to find the old Iron King, he had already died, so she couldn't use him at all. However, in going there, she'd end up condemning herself in some way, probably because she couldn't get back. So she just became the Bride of Ash instead. Which is both kind of sad and both kind of, you deserved it. I'm sure other people who know the lore a lot better than I will do videos on it. Pretty sure Vati Video will do videos on it. I hate these sorcerers as well. No spider's gonna come and follow us in? Okay then. On effects. Repair my rings while you're here. Might as well. Trade. So, what's this? Guardian Dragon. Chime of Screams. That's interesting. Just keep an eye on the doorway as well. Then we've got Bewitched Alonne Sword. Oh, and the Fume Ultra Great Sword. It's an Ultra Great Sword. That might be quite nice for my other character. So what did it say? The exiled swordsman Raim had the ability to expunge the black fog, but he chose instead to live alongside it, in the company of the Child of Dark that haunts his sword. So he was an exiled swordsman, maybe from the east, I doubt it, because his weapons and armour would attest otherwise, but he could have stopped what was going on. Ah, the Fume Sword. A straight sword forged from the Fume Knights and imbued with the dark of Nadalia. Exiled swordsman, yeah. So we can either get his straight sword or his great sword. But it's got an S scaling as well, that might be really nice. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But he chose to just live along. He chose to live with Nadalia rather than get rid of it. Which I suppose is his choice. Katana forged from the soul of Sir Alonne. The captivating, undulling design serves to enhance this weapon's mystical allure. Alonne came from the east and soon became the Iron King's most trusted knight. When he departed, the old Iron King bequeathed Sir Alonne's name to his Iron Warriors. Oh, so that's why they're called the Alonne Knights, which would imply that when we went into the memories of the Iron King, we were in fact going into the past. Because, well, memories for a start, but so Sir Alonne either left or died, and out of respect to the old Iron the old Iron King named all his soldiers the Alonne Knights. And what about the chime of screens? Nothing appears sacred about this frightful design of this chime, but it does benefit from raising one's faith. The oozing frozen iron forms a bell, seems to anticipate a scream. Ugh. Probably buy the pyromancy with that. I really wouldn't mind getting this thing though, and I think I will. Doesn't have particularly good scaling. Well, it's got good scaling, I should say. It doesn't have particularly good base damage. I might as well grab it.
What?
So, you don't sell anything else. Trade. 25,000 souls for the Fume Knight Ultra Great Sword. I think I'll leave it.
Come again. It will please you.
But I think what I will do... Well, there's an item there. But I think what I will do is go and grab the the pyromancy from Strayed, equip it, and then see what it looks like. What am I doing? Oh, get off me! That's the spider's grab attack, in case you've never seen it. And I got lucky it didn't kill me. Let's get back to Strayed, because this episode is running a bit over. Dun 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 dun, squish. Hey, I stopped him this time. What do you have? A luring skull. Straight, give me your pyromancy.
Very fine.
Thank you.
Feel. Do you
I'll be quiet, Strayed. I don't know why you get so upset when you leave him without buying anything. It's not like we freed you from being petrified. So, let's see what that pyromancy has to offer. It has 2 charges. Okay then, remove and remove. Ah, there we go. See what it does. Outcry. Let's make sure we're stood far away from anyone. I suspected as much. That must do a lot of damage though. 'Cause it's quite expensive. Does it say? Doesn't look to. I have to try it out on some enemies, but I'm not going to do that. Now I'm going to end this episode, or part. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed my going through of the Crown of the Old Iron King DLC. In fact, we'll equip his crown before we go. In fact, before we go... certainly got a very long reach. It's got sort of a halberd move set. Very nice. Might have to give it a whirl. But I hope you guys have enjoyed me going through Broom Tower. If you have, leave a like. Subscribe to see more. We will definitely be doing the Crown of the Ivory King on the 27th. So look forward to that. I don't think I missed anything in Broom Tower. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a comment as well, and I'll see you all next time.